It's a beautiful spring afternoon. The sun is shining, the sky is a rich blue, a few wispy clouds float overhead, and it's a good day to die. For the legions of aliens defending the Advent Black Site. So anyway, I've dedicated a full, lovely Sunday afternoon to this mission, and 6 of our finest may well be dedicating their lives, so we'd best prepare them as well and as much as possible. So at the end of last episode, we recruited Ardus, a straight-up specialist captain, and pretty much the missing piece of our A-team Jigsaw, who I've just gotten rid of. I did not mean that. Let's get him back so I can promote him the last step. He's going to become the king of Overwatch once he levels up to get the Guardian skill. I think that's at Major. And then once we give him a superior scope, and once we unlock one more skill in the Guerrilla Tactical, essentially he's nowhere near. He's like, he's not even the Prince of Overwatch. He's like Prince George in the UK, right? He's like 4 away from the throne of Overwatch. First step is covering fire. Threat assessment, this is the first time we've seen it. Threat assessment is actually really, really good. And essentially, instead of using aid protocol for defense, you use it for attack. It's amazing. We're ignoring that. Anyway, also, as you can see down at the bottom, every weapon now has a name, because we actually have some decent weapons now, and I wanted to make sure I'm not mixing them up. Each name has a deep and rich history behind it, like the MVP version 2, a tribute to the dearly departed Darth Lurtz. Let's come back out of there. Denny's mag cannon is named Balor, or Balor, I think it's Balor. It's a fearsome Irish demon spewing death from its many barrels. I was genuinely going to call his gun Dana, after Ireland's first Eurovision Song Contest winner. But then I remember that in just over a month I'll be meeting Denny in London, and he's like a foot taller than me. So I don't want to provoke him by calling his soldier a big sissy with a girly gun. So we got Ardus, who is borrowing Tolk's gun, the nitrous gun, because Ardus does his own gun's in development. Once we get a superior scope, like I said, we'll call it Ardus's gun will be called like the Delegation or something. It's in development. We've got the Dying Rose, we've got the Big Croc, and I also named Epiphanes' weapon, and he might literally never fire it, so who cares. There's a couple of new tools for us to work with. Venom rounds and Magical Trevor, that's +1 damage to organics, and also inflicts poison. Out of all the ammo we could have gotten, this is probably the most useless. The least useful, however you'd actually say that. But it's +1 damage, and Magical Trevor's just going to be taking pot shots anyway, so might as well use it. We also have the Skulljack on Ardus, which I'll explain should we ever get the opportunity to use it. Or Bradford will continually shout at us about using it, and I'll eventually get exasperated enough to explain it. So in any case, this is the Black Site. This is the first story mission. It might have even been unlocked in like episode 1. I can't remember. I might go back and check. Who knows? I do know. I'm not going to go back and check.
Site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander. The clock is ticking.
So I'm going to let Bradford explain it, because it could be interesting.
Our contacts in the local resistance have shown us how to access the Advent Black Site.
Fascinating.
The aliens worked hard to keep this place under the radar, and we don't know what we're going to find in there.
Brilliant.
Keep your heads up. Expect heavy opposition.
Well, unlike Bradford, I do know what's going to come up. This mission is going to play a lot like the facility assaults we've done in the past. The Black Site is essentially one big linear facility, because facilities, they're kind of in the center of the map. You can work your way around the outside. You can pick your point of incursion. This, we start at one end of the map, we have to travel to the end, and then we have to extract from the end. So our strategy is going to be largely the same. We are going to locate higher ground. That shouldn't be hard. We're going to scout with our concealed ranger, big old chops denial. And then we're going to let our sniper, Magical Trevor of course, kill everything. Oh, we don't even parasail in. Have I still got zip mode on?
confirm the black site is in your immediate vicinity.
High ground found.
Infiltrate and investigate
Objective
the area.
found.
Expect heavy resistance.
Exfiltration area found.
Neutralize all hostile contacts.
Everything is found.
The squad is concealed.
Squad is concealed. So what we're going to do is we are going to get up on this building. We are not going to leave this building. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 reasonable points of cover. Did I miscount that? No, it is actually asymmetrical. So we're going to stay on this building. Denial's going to run all around the map. As you see, it's a reasonably sized map. There's probably going to be line of sight blockers in the middle here. I genuinely went back and watched black site videos of other XCOM YouTubers. You shouldn't do that. You should only watch these videos. But if you actually want to see something done well and done in less than, an hour, wow, that gremlin was speedy, then still don't go and do those. That would be a betrayal of me. So we're not going to sprint in this early going because I still don't know if sprinting actually attracts the enemy.
Moving.
If it does, there's no point in risking it. That's all I'll say on the map. So our first move is going to clear the roof. And unlike what I said, we're not going to do that with Denial. Let's listen out. Nothing. Because, say there is a turret here, and Denial gets up to the top. That's Denial losing concealment, and we don't have conceal on Denial. That means we've lost concealment for the entire mission.
Position confirmed.
I've just realised that's a window, and we've just drilled right up to it. But clearly it's fine. Clearly there's nothing doing here.
On the move. On the move. I'm on the move.
And Denial can also come over here, because why not?
Got it covered. Covering now. I'm on it. Roger. Got it covered. I'm on it. I've got movement. Heads up.
Movement from... That was a very short... Was that way? I couldn't even tell. It was very short. Is there just an enemy around here, or maybe an enemy right at the top? Let's find out.
To that location.
Looks like nothing at the top, which means we are going to scramble up there en masse.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Because if there was a turret up here... Oh no, I've literally already said that. We want to maintain... I don't know what I'm saying. Maintain Denial's concealment at nearly all costs. Even if it involves taking a hit. We'll break concealment if we're in desperate trouble. But there's going to be many pods out here. Probably the most pods we've ever faced in a single mission before. There's going to be probably loads of Archons. Maybe some Andromedons. Alright, let's creep to the edge. We don't want to peek over the edge until we've got everyone within a blue move of getting to the edge. We'd prefer Magical Trevor to be right at the edge as well, ready to fire, but beggars can't be choosers.
On my way.
What does that actually mean, Mick? Beggars can't be choosers. It doesn't mean anything in this context.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
It just sounded like a witty rejoinder.
I'm on it.
Right, so... Now, for them to be closest to Denny and not any of these guys means they have to be pretty much right on this road here.
Moving to position.
Let's risk it.
Hostiles making the rounds.
So we were a couple turns away from losing concealment there. That's fine. Couple turns, couple tiles.
Moving to designated position.
So what I'd like to do before we engage is try and get a better picture of what's all around here. You know what, Epiphanes? Right over there. Get right over there. What could go wrong? Nothing, he says, pretending he didn't pause and wait to see if anything went wrong. Magical Trevor's in position. Denny's in position. Those are our two hardest hitters.
On my way.
And if we can... What I'd like to do is have Denial, say, right down here. So we've got as much scouting potential as possible. And you know what? Let's... Haven't actually moved Denial yet. Let's do that.
Headed there now. Scanning.
Because as always with XCOM, it's imperative you face as few pods as possible at the same time. How do you do that? With whatever intelligence you have. In my case, it's unspeakably low intelligence. In both the actual sense, that we don't know what's around here, and in the gameplay sense of I've got no idea what I'm doing. So Denial will move to their next blue move.
Got it covered.
We have
On my way.
100% of this cover utilised, ready to take out what is admittedly quite a small pod. Denny could probably one-shot the shield bearer. I've got a plan, actually. I've got a cool and good plan.
I'm on it.
Wait, that plan wouldn't actually work, would it? No, it wouldn't.
Watch. Scanning. Moving to Overwatch.
Snake slithering in. Well, at least these guys are staying still, which helps us a lot.
Getting there now.
Moving Denial to the edge isn't usually a good idea, but I'm fairly confident there was nothing around here. And Denial is now in corner cover. And if absolutely necessary, Denial can run and gun all the way down here and fire off a shot. Right, so we're not ready just yet. We'll engage next turn.
I've got my eyes on.
Eyes on the
Unless something walks into vision, of course. In which case, we'll stay put for another 10 times. So we've got concealment, we've got shots on anyone we want. So what I want is a chain shot directly onto the Archon. At the very least, it'll put holo targeting onto it. Halo targeting is what I nearly said there. But look at that, 90% on a chain shot. He probably could kill the shield bearer. Here's my plan, though. Here's my plan. It's not actually going to work, but I'll talk you through it anyway. Chain shot the shield bearer. The shield bearer is almost definitely going to die because Denny's got a Shredder as well. That's Denny out of actions, out of holo targeting. We need the holo target for the Archon. Epiphanous would inspire Denny. Which one is it? But that ends the turn. So we couldn't stasis the Archon, inspire Denny, then Denny shoot the Archon, of course, because that goes against the very definition of stasis. So it's just a matter of whether we trust everyone else to actually take out the Archon. And if you've gotten this far and you don't trust in your troops... Denny misses 90%. Nope. This guy's dead. Denny literally can't miss the follow-up. Just got an Archon to take on now. Hopefully he doesn't come too close to Magical Trevor. Yeah, that's quite close. That's... Some say that's too close. Some would also say that that's actually quite good. Right, no, we surely have this guy dead to right, so let us go for the Inspire. On Denny. Actually, can Denny see him? Denny can see him, it's fine. God, that would have been horrific. So we Inspire Denny. To think I was dithering over whether to actually give Denny holo targeting. So Denny now has another action. It's 100% to hit already. He's going to make it 100% for everyone else. And do 8 damage to boot. Nearly falling off the side of the building. 100% from Magical Trevor. 76 on the Deadeye. Let's see if we need the Deadeye. Because 87% from Onju. See, this is the thing with Archons. Even if you hit all your shots, they can dodge. Let's leave this because we've got the upgraded Gremlins, of course, and now we have Combat Protocol. That's 4 damage on Combat Protocol. So, I said we were going to wait. You know what, let's just shoot with Vardus anyway, 93%. Unfortunate.
Still up.
100%. It's not going to dodge. 7 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop! Right, stop him. Stop him. This is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not likely to kill it. Very likely to kill it if it hits. Oh, for goodness sake. For actual goodness sake. Are we really going to burn... After everything we said, are we really going to burn concealment already? And I'm afraid I think you guys know the answer. God damn it.
Getting in close.
Now, if we can somehow run along the top... We're going to have to do something very tactical war anyway. You know what? Just all the way along to there. Denial runs the length of the building.
Position compromised.
And kills the guy. Because you guys are just a bunch of incompetents. Sometimes you need a bit of tactical war. And Denial with Implacable can run all the way back along into actual cover. The most tactical war skill there is. Just run a little bit there. So now, unfortunately, we don't have our scout. That's a bad first turn. It's gone poorly. However, what I'm fairly sure we can do, we can just sit on this building for a little while. And Overwatch, wait for things to run into us. Now that's not literally the strategy. What I'm doing is running down the ticker on Inspire, the ticker on Chain Shot. Now, what I'd actually like, if we can swap Epiphanous and Denny's positions. Because if someone does come into view on an Overwatch, then I want Denny to be the first one to fire at it with holo-targeting. Epiphanous doesn't really need to fire ever, if at all. Thing is, we're going to follow the same broad strategy. Denial's going to scout out. No need to reload Magical Trevor because he's got 3 reloads. And what we can do is Denial has the mobility to move up, to just inch up, and we'll start inching up next turn.
Come get some. Scanning. I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
That Denial can draw the ire of a pod. And we can just get them on Overwatch anyway. That's Magical Trevor's long watch, which surely isn't hitting. What's he actually hit? What has he hit? It's poisoned anyway. It's surely dead as hell. It's poisoned. It's got holo-targeting. It's the Archon we've hit at that range. At a range we can't even see it at. That's amazing. What a turn. I mean, it'd be nice if they would now come into vision. Right. What we're going to do is Denial down to... Oh. Yeah. Because if we don't move forward and engage, then they will come forward and hit us in half cover.
I'm going.
Now, it's just the question of whether Denial activates more. Right, so the Archon's there. It's got holo-targeting on it. And we've surely got multiple 100%s. However, I'd like Denny to stay on Overwatch. So Magical Trevor, if he could kill this, it'd be amazing. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, it's not dodging now that we kind of don't care about it. Now, unfortunately, we don't actually have another shot apart from Denny's. We could spurn a combat protocol. Yeah, which I am going to do, actually. Because Denny might miss. Whereas we can get a little glimpse of that Newton there. Archon is definitely down. And now we've got some good Overwatch from Denny coming.
Reloaded. Overwatch.
We've got some terrible Overwatch from Epiphanous coming. And we've got reasonable Overwatch from this right flank.
I'm on it.
Roger, holding.
And Denial is also here. So there's 2 Mutons active. The main thing is we don't want them shooting at Magical Trevor and Denny. Quality Shred. Epiphanous kills on Overwatch, really just to spite me, but that was all the holo-targeting, let me tell you. Second Muton is in play. And he's getting a shot off.
I need medical attention now.
God. Christ. That's unfortunate, isn't it? That's probably to be expected, really. Right. Is that... How is that high cover? Oh, because it's around there. Right, what we want then... All I want is a boom somewhere. Who actually has grenades? Why? Why did I put a plasma grenade on the Pifus? For God's sake. Right. Owned you. How close can you get? That's got to be close enough.
Whatever you say.
You want to save your grenades as much as possible, of course. It's a long mission. But when presented with the opportunity to wreak untold amounts of destruction,
Throwing grenade!
you've got to take it. It's going to strip all the armor and destroy all the train car. Wow, it's not going well for this mutant. It just looks like it's confetti has fallen on it. And you know what, Magical Trevor, you're not coming back for another little while. Let's give Denny the kill. You know what, let's not give Denny the kill. No, let's actually give Magical Trevor the kill, because it's the most efficient way to do it. And by that I mean let's give Denny the kill. He's poisoned, he might die next turn, let's not risk it. Right, 2 pods down. Massive wound to our sniper.
Overwatch.
We could heal up, but who wants to do that?
Covering now.
On Overwatch.
What we kind of need to do is push back the engagement range. The idea was that Denial would scout forward and Magical Trevor would engage at the far reaches of squad sight. And that's not quite happened yet. It's not all gone according to plan so far.
Come get
And
some.
like, Ardis has barely engaged as well. Hopefully the next pod's going to be over in this direction. So Magical Trevor can just stay in his corner, shoot down.
Ready to go. Moving to Overwatch. Back Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
And we're not going to dare to move until we've got an inkling of where the next pod is, or when the entire team is ready to go for it.
Affirmative, covering now.
On Overwatch.
Right, one more turn, and we'll move next turn.
Affirmative. Covering now. Come get some.
What's making that noise?
Kinda that direction. Sounds like they're moving, actually. So if we just really
No
inch
problem,
up,
boss.
they can hopefully... We can hopefully get them to patrol into us.
No problem, boss.
And again, we get some amazing Overwatch with height advantage.
Got it covered.
Overwatch.
I'm on it. Come get some.
Because that Archon that we hit on Overwatch could have been a really awkward thing to deal with. But we poisoned it, we holo-targeted it, and then we killed it, all with 3 Overwatch shots.
Affirmative. Covering on Overwatch. On Overwatch. Scanning. I'm on it.
I've been talking about maybe I've been playing a bit slowly, but look at the turn rate rattle through here. But no, the point I was going to make is that I could just, you know, download the mod for an Overwatch all button, and that might literally help.
Whatever you say.
Wow, there's nothing. So this is the main building here.
Moving
There should,
to Overwatch.
I'd expect there to be more pods on the outside here.
Come get some.
We could inch along the rooftop,
Got it covered. Come get
seeing if
some.
we've got anything on view over there. We do, of course, have
I can
battle
handle
scanners. Right, we've unveiled something, but we've also unveiled a cutscene. Is that... I've seen a bird
that.
there.
Got eyes on
Sorry, I
Admiral
was just drawn by the bird. That's an officer.
The Advent captain nearby would make an ideal target for the Skulljack.
He would. You know what would also be ideal? Let's just kill... Oh god, he's actually really close. Closer than I thought. Where is... Denial literally camouflaged there. That would be breaking line of sight, but as we know, XCOM cheats. Stun Lancer is the priority to kill. Denial can't actually come back that far. That's a mistake. Mistakes have been massively made, but it's fine because Magical Trevor's going to rescue us. It would have to be a hit on Deadeye to get the kill. So we can run and gun, could run and gun to there. Flank both these guys, but potential to activate through these windows. And oh god, that's double turrets. double heavy turrets there. Speaking of double heavy turrets. Oh, come on. We just need to know a tiny bit closer so we can actually see the turrets. And then we could hack them, rain down hell. But what we really need is to get away from here. You know what we do? I think what we do is we fall back to here. Where can't be seen by the most people. The shield bearer sees everything. The shield bearer sees all. But no, if we come to here, right? The officer can't mark and shoot us. So the officer's likely to just mark. So there's not a shot coming from the officer. That leaves the stun lancer. The stun lancer will get caught by Overwatch when it moves into this area. Especially, so what we do is we move Denial back to here. Once we've taken a shot with by Magical Trevor onto the stun lancer. We use Aid Protocol from Ardus on Denial to dodge all the shots. And also we might just grenade and yeah. That's probably a better option. We might just grenade and kill them. How about that? How about that for a strategy? This is the kind of strategy I like. The strategy, the tactics where everything just explodes. How did you come up with such an amazing, in-depth tactical plan, Mick? Well, it's years of experience, really. Denial. Can we guarantee if we can guarantee a kill on the stun lancer? We can't. Well, I mean, we can. Let's face it, we can. We can run and gun up to there. We can probably still get Aid Protocol on Denial. So what I'd like to do is kill the officer. That would require a hell of a shot, though. One hell of a shot. It would require an amazing shot, an amazing sniper with nothing to lose, and everything to gain.
X-ray neutralized.
See, what you have to do is question Magical Trevor's competence, and everything else just falls into place. Oh, I've got a dumb plan. What's the dumb plan? It's the exact same as all my other dumb plans. Right. This is going to be amazing if it works. If it doesn't work, it's, you know, rubbish. So Magical Trevor from Death from Above is left with one action. So for that one action, you can't use the sniper rifle because the sniper rifle takes 2 actions. You could take a pistol shot, but obviously they're not in range. If we use Inspire, that should give Magical Trevor 2 actions. He should be able to take that shot. Denial should still be able to fall back. And it's a brilliant turn. From a brilliant player until the shield bearer comes up and crits Magical Trevor out of cover. But that's an argument for another day. So is that definitely Magical Trevor? That's definitely Magical Trevor.
We are strong.
Does Magical Trevor get a second shot? Magical Trevor gets a second shot, and come on down, Heavy Lancer, because the time is right to die.
Target neutralized.
Imagine if we... It's Death from Above procs again. Reload. Because that's a free reload. God, imagine if we had a second Psy. Oh. And so we can... If we really wanted to, we could run right up and try and kill this guy in a 1. But we don't want to do that. What we want to do is get Denial out of the way completely.
No problem, boss.
Denial isn't getting flanked at all now. Nobody can see the shield bearer. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Aid Protocol and Magical Trevor instead, just in case. Just in case this guy gets any funny ideas. And then he's going to have to run through a hail of Overwatch, including Denny, who's going to be in a far better position to take the Overwatch now. And including Ardus.
Time to mop 'em up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. He probably is genuinely running away to the next pod. What cooldowns do we want to wait for? We've got Inspire, we've got Deadeye. But I think we're getting to the point where we're in the position we want. We've got Magical Trevor in the back. However lower health he actually has. We've got our Scout at the front, we've got grenades up the front. We've got our good Overwatchers in there.
Covering now.
So the shield bearer is still active, but there is a wall of Overwatch now between us and him. Maybe should have pushed up this turn. We could use a battle scanner. You know what? I fancy it. I fancy a battle scanner. No, I don't. I fancy moving up here, and if we don't see anyone, we'll start taking pot shots at the turrets. That's what we'll do.
Seems doable.
Oh, that's an alien. So a new pod active. Is it going to be an Archon?
I've got eyes on an
It's an Archon.
position.
So there's no point in going for the turret just now. Right, these guys are all on cover. God, right. Right, Denial can come all the way back and be safe. Sure, do that.
Whatever you say.
See, the strategy was that Denial would have concealment at this point, so we can run up there and just take all the pot shots we want. Maybe we should have still taken the pot shot with Magical Trevor before moving Denial back.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Right, what we can do, we can inch up here.
I'm on it.
To try and make sure that Magical Trevor is very much at the back.
Be okay.
You know what?
I'm on it.
Move into full cover as well. It's going to give slightly less range of fire,
Come get
but you're
some.
not going to die, which I think is always something to strive for. We don't necessarily manage it, but it's always a good thing when we don't die. The invisible shield bearer is punching the ground. Really, he should have just punched a big hole in the roof and fallen through it. Right, Denial with Shadow Step. Stick to the shadows, Denial.
No
And what do you
problem,
see?
boss.
They are slightly moving forward. So we now will take a pot shot. You know what? Just take... Don't even use Deadeye. Just take a pot shot at that guy. You might not kill him. Especially if you're standing on the rails like that. Did you actually do...
Deflection.
Oh, of course, poison. That's brilliant. I forgot completely about the poison because it's usually so useless. But that will whittle away at it over time. Denial. That was a really good position you're in. You're not even going to get shot at next turn. And even if you are, I suppose there is a Viper, isn't there?
Whatever you say.
Unju, take corner cover as well.
Overwatch.
And Overwatch.
I'm on it. Roger, holding now.
Remember that little blurb I gave before the mission? I said, we're going to stay on this building for the whole mission. Half an hour in, it's looking good. That's the Viper up all the way. Goodness. Denny getting the first Overwatch. Doesn't hit, but it allows Epiphanes to hit. And Ardus. And Ardus. And Ardus. Wow, now you just look well stupid, don't you? So is Ardus blocked by, that? I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, Ardus can see it now, of course. Of course. So we've got the shield bearer right there. So what we're going to do is... We're not going to move off the roof. We might want to leave Denny for Overwatch, though. You know what? I like Implacable.
Whatever you say.
So what we're going to do... Get some intel. Where's the Archon? The Archon's still up there. That is great. We kill the Viper. And because Denial is so good at tactical war, run back around the corner. And again, should have taken the shot of Magical Trevor, but again, I'm just so taken with the idea of tactical war that I completely forgot about it. The Archon's not going to attack us this turn. The shield bearer is going to keep on succumbing to poison. Very, very slowly, of course. And we're going to have Overwatch shots on it this time.
Seems doable.
Only you come around that side, so you definitely get an Overwatch shot on it.
On Overwatch. Come cover it up.
If the Archon doesn't want to come forward, that is perfect. Right, shield bearer no longer poison. Elite shield bearer now. No wonder it's got so much armor. I hear a mech coming towards us. Now. Excellent shot. Denny will wreck him.
Hit the armor.
How is Ardus having the first shot this time? Is it really going to come to Epiphanous to have a shot and try and kill him? Right, holo targeting is on. Epiphanous.
Adjusting sight.
Really prove me wrong, please. Oh dear. Right, how close is he?
Next time.
Not close enough. He's got rid...
Over here.
That tiny little pot shot has gotten rid of that entire lamppost, and that is brilliant. So what we're going to do is maybe kill him. Killed him good.
X-ray neutralized.
Stick your head around the corner again.
I'm going.
Top tactics on display here. Oh, nope. The Archon's still there. Now, the thing is, if we shoot the Archon, we will start whittling it down damage-wise, but we will give it a third move, and it can move very, very far. Where can Denial make it back to? The exact same place as always. That will probably have to do. The thing is, with a double move, it can move right out to Magical Trevor. We're still going to take a pot shot, because poisoning the Archon would be useful.
Adjusting sights.
But now what we're going to do is... What's the cooldown on like April? Oh, hello. How would you like to succeed very heavily in your first ever hack? This would be a hell of a success to get. Increased aim and defense, but we can just avoid the turret, can't we? God, you gotta love it. We've had a lot of success with turrets. So now these guys are just gonna go haywire on each other. I didn't actually mean to say haywire because it's haywire protocol, but hey, if the boot fits.
Overwatch.
Right, back around the corner,
Seems doable.
because we don't need.
Locked and loaded.
What do we fancy going for? You know what? The Archon's more of a danger. If we end up not doing any damage, that's fine. At least this turret will be, you know, somewhat damaged. Oh, brilliant shot. Now, this guy does have 2 turns, but he's not going to use them... 3 turns, I mean. But he's not going to swoop on over to Magical Trevor when there's a turret right here, is he? Or is he? Nope. Excelente. Even if they kill it just this turn, it's 1 fewer turret to deal with. I like how it dodged after the full rain of fire. 2 crits. What is this blatant hacking? Magical Trevor. I don't know if you've actually got a free reload left though, do you?
Locked and loaded.
Nope, you don't.
I'm on it.
Which is a bit of a shame.
Locked and loaded.
Oh yeah.
Moving to Overwatch.
Scanning.
Come get some. Ready to go.
So we can just take a bit of a breather here. This hack turret's going to do all our work for us.
Now.
Got 1 more turn of it. It might kill the Archon, you never know. It might activate this entire pod down here. You never know. Could kill it. Very close. We get 1 more turn of it. Knock knock. This is actually Magical Trevor range now, isn't it? Knock knock. I don't know why a turret would say knock knock. There's absolutely no reason for a turret to say knock knock whatsoever. Right, kill it. Kill it for the comedy factor. Goodness.
Shot wide.
Goodness me gracious.
I'm on it. Affirmative.
Right, the hack might run out this turn.
Got it covered.
If it does come for the Archon, we've got such a lot of Overwatch. And it's still hacked. Well, it's going to die then. And that's brilliant. We've also gotten a lot of intel. We know there's a lot of mechs around. I'm saluting the turret. You served as well. May you live on in Turret Valhalla.
No problem, boss.
And may we finally kill the Archon. I don't know. Maybe. We may. Oh no.
Hostile terminated. Sighted.
Well, look at all this loot we're definitely not getting. Denial could get there, but we would die.
Got it covered. Overwatch.
What does the loot look like? Oh, it is 3 different things as well. That's annoying.
I'm on it. Affirmative. Covering now. Dig it in.
No need to move Denial back just now, because there's nothing in sight. There's nothing active. Oh! Imagine if Denial had actually moved up there. No need to move Denial back. That would have been up there. You've got the thing with the listener about staking his life and him not being a faceless. You've got the thing with Magical Trevor nearly dying. And then you'd have that. Right, what we want to do is actually move Denial up to where that explosion was. It might activate the mechs on this side. If it does, that's fine. Hold on. We can't actually see that turret at all. I guess that's fine. Reload this turn then.
Back online. Moving to Overwatch.
Come get some.
Affirmative. Covering down. Some. On Overwatch.
We're at the point where we should really be moving down these guys. Right, maybe to there.
Seems doable.
Is that... It's not going to explode twice, is it? You know what, now that I've said that, let's not take the risk.
On Overwatch.
Let's keep on overwatching. Overwatching all the way.
Coverage.
R.I.P.
I'm going.
Maybe it was round here we saw the turret? Nope. Are we literally going to have to climb up there and see?
Affirmative, covering
We
now.
might have to. Right, Denny. I don't think we're going to be able to attract this mech pod. I think it's either in here or down to the side. We're not going to be able to attract them all the way back to use this height advantage. So we are going to start pouring forward.
I'm all over it. Getting it
Particularly Denny, because he's still got 2 grenades completely unused.
done. No
Particularly
need to ask
Epiphanes, because he's
twice.
done nothing so far. Not particularly Ardis. Ardis doesn't have any particular skills that need him to move up. And I'm feeling fairly secure that Magical Trevor can retake that place and have a bigger range of fire again.
Whatever you say.
God, I just want to fire at this turret.
On Overwatch.
That's all I want.
On your order. Scanning. Got it covered.
Right, I started overwatching everyone before I should have, so we're not moving anyone else. Now, what Ardis has, and an actual good reason for moving up Ardis, is scanning protocol.
On the move.
So if we don't activate here, we can scan. Scanning protocol, I think, is better than a battle scanner. I think it's got a bigger range, and it will all say scan. Right. So what are those? What are those? We've got mech. That looks like a basic mech, and we've got that's first level troopers. That's a brilliant pod. That's not so brilliant. That's a Viper and an Archon. So even though these guys are nothing, we still do want to keep them, face them one at a time. And we need to keep Magical Trevor where he is to fire potentially down the side. I was thinking about moving Magical Trevor in line with the door, seeing if we could like get some wicked sick, nasty
Get some.
360. It would have to be massively scoped. It wouldn't be a no scope. It'd have to be massive scope. So what we can now do is I'm confident that we can move Denial up to there.
Got it covered.
And we can essentially just hop up and down this ladder now.
I can handle that.
Okay, I'll go.
On your order. Come get
Overwatch.
some. All set.
So we've taken our time. We've taken our sweet, sweet time. Oh, hello. We could, of course, just ignore the turret completely. I mean, clearly we can. Like, demonstrably, we can just ignore the turret. Because we essentially are. Right. So, there's a pod right here, is there? I was considering sprinting right up to here, but no, that's a terrible idea.
Moving to position.
Keep it safe.
No problem, boss.
Keep it slow, keep it safe. You never know, we might be able to see the turret from that square. If we do, that's pretty poor. And they were moving this way, so what I'm going to do is not pop up the ladder. We're going to stay ready. If they open this door, they are going to be in for such a surprise. A wonderful surprise. See, now's when you say knock knock, when you're actually waiting at a door, not when you're just shooting at turrets. Or with turrets, as the case may be. I creep up to the door.
Moving to position.
There's always the potential that the other pod has come right up as well. Oh god, that door's open. Right, let's make sure we don't go around the side.
I'm on it.
We just keep on creeping up.
I'm going.
And then we kick the door down. And we gun down everything inside. Men, women, children, indiscriminate murder. And it's all a lovely day out.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Of course, at some point, as soon as we've done this breach and decided what we're doing with the turret, Magical Trevor will move up. What we're going to do now, though, is just jump up there, see what happens. Could activate the other pod here. But if it's just a turret... 2 damage a turn. Good stuff.
Minimal damage.
Well, guess what? We're in for 10 turns of extreme boredom. What we're actually going to do, though, is move everyone up. Denny in particular, to get all that shred. What you going to do with all that shred? All that shred. The only run I could think of was head, which was not happening.
Come get some.
Okay, I'll go.
Because essentially taking the higher ground would be good as well, because this is a big glass ceiling we can crash through. We can flank around this way. It is a tactical war playground. Are there any other ladders up the top? Wouldn't it be nice if there were other ladders? I mean, it doesn't actually matter in the slightest.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
God, you've opened this door. I'm really expecting to... I'm really expecting them to open this door. Right, we can't really zoom up and get into cover, can we?
Moving to
How far
position.
can you move, Denny, if you move there? Can you get to cover? You can. That activates everything. That's a poor plan. What we do, we just move up to here, and we leave everyone out of cover against the turret. And we just... If all goes wrong, we stasis it. So we won't actually be shot at.
That'll be okay.
But we should just utterly destroy it. Like, comedically destroy it. Denny could have just... I've just realised Denny could have just fired a grenade at it, and
Got it covered.
this would all be over by now.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
Got it covered.
You know what? You've stayed there for so long. Just wait until the turret's down. I mean, clearly we don't actually need to do anything about the turret. Demonstrably. I've used the word demonstrably too much.
On your order.
But I want the kill. Because leveling up people is... Denny's just going to one-shot it, watch. No, he's not, because he's not going to use chain shot, because we might need that within 3 turns. Okay, let it be known that Denny could have one-shotted it.
Heavy armor.
Denial is going to... Denial's probably enough to just do all the rest.
No problem,
With
boss.
hollow targeting and shred on a shotgun. There, this is what all the last 20 turns has been. Right. Now, gotta still be careful with Magical Trevor. We don't want to be condemned to a campaign of having to use Kolak Kamichi.
I'm trusting you here.
So there is still an Archon here as well.
On Overwatch. Scanning.
We've got Viper. Oh yeah, that's implacable, so you can't Overwatch from it, of course.
Cover it.
The mech, no threat. The two 4 HP troopers, no real threat. The Archon. That's a tasty, different story.
Location confirmed.
I feel like if we move to the rim here, we are activating like immediately. So what I'd like to do with Denial, first of all, is move to here.
Whatever you
Hopefully it
say.
doesn't activate.
So many victims.
Was activate something.
Processed with such brutal efficiency. Test subjects for some sort of weapon, perhaps.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that
Oh.
sample, we'll know for sure.
So what I saw, you guys were presumably all looking at this big cylinder thing. What I've just seen is there's a big hole here where the door used to be. Or not even a door, it's just plain punched out. There's an Andromedon around here. An Andromedon we haven't actually seen yet. And that's a bad time for all involved.
Good to go.
So we do need Magical Trevor up.
I'm on it.
We need Epiphanes up, we need Denny up. In fact, let's get everyone on the roof for some comedy hijinks.
If you say so.
When the going gets tough, MCOM gets comedy.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch. In position.
So if you thought, hey up, this all looks a bit dodgy, a bit easy. Yeah, you were right.
Running.
Because we ain't seen nothing yet. Who still needs to reload? Magical Trevor does, I know.
Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Denny did,
I'm on it.
but I just whizzed right past him.
You hear anything?
So they are right here underneath Denial. Maybe really right underneath Denial. Right, so Denial can jump down from like any side now.
I can handle that.
Why is this pane of glass missing? Did someone else jump through? Did just the aliens on a routine sweep just jumped through the
On
roof?
your order.
Sure, that sounds about right. Magical Trevor's going to stay here because that's a reasonable field of fire. And I mean, unless... And that's still full cover. Unless we ought to put Magical Trevor up here, but that's not that great a range of fire despite how it looks. Despite how cool it would be to shoot through the skylight. So reload.
Let's do this. Going.
Move up everyone else.
Okay, I'll go.
On the move.
We're going to conga line it forward.
Come get some.
Affirmative, covering now.
Walking into Niall's footsteps. And we're good to activate next turn.
Ready to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
We got movement.
What we're going to do, we're going to activate with Magical Trevor. No, we're not. Surely, yes, we are. I mean, hello. Hello, pod. MCOM to pod, come in. I mean, hello. What we're going to do then is activate with Own Gene.
No problem, boss. Advent troops spotted.
Right, one Void Rift. Give me one Void Rift. How many Void Rifts we're going to need? We're going to need one.
I guess that'll be okay.
We don't want to waste a grenade if we don't have to. And, whoop, we don't have to. That is those guys just dead. In an instant. Calm down, they're only like tiny ones.
Targets neutralized.
That leaves Onju. That leaves Denial to finish it off. Or does it? Well, this is a bit of an awkward little bit here, isn't it? Trev. Let me see inside. Right. Oh, that's actually a really awkward bit, isn't it? We could just run and gun denial round and then camp and wait for run and gun to go down, which is literally what I'm going to do.
She can move.
I mean, we are now 55 minutes in. You know I'm going to do it. This is alternatively very hard glass or very ethereal glass. It's one of the two.
Got it covered. Moving to position.
Right, run and gun is the premier tactical war move, and we will be sitting in place until it's back.
Scanning.
Because you can still hear the mech, that's because it's an Andromedon.
Scanning. On Overwatch. Above the cover. Covering now.
What I wouldn't mind is them actually running right into our Overwatch.
On your order.
So there you go. Rather than just standing around a roof, let's get ready to shoot for a skylight. Like we're really killing Exalt.
Come get some. What was that sound? Roger, holding.
Oh, hello. I saw a flash of a thing right beside the vial. So we're going to take denial down this side.
Seems doable.
What is with these bugs? They're snakes, mech. But what is with that bug that let me see the snake there?
Whatever you say.
Should have reloaded before now. Come on, lads. Just take my hand. We'll make it, I swear.
Enemy movement ahead. All set.
Sounds like an Andromedon right there. Magical Trevor, what's your field of view? Trash. Utter rubbish. Look at all these pillars. Would it help coming up here? It might. You know what? Once we get Trev in position, at the very least, the difference between come down here, this is better cover, that if you're shot at, you're more likely to survive. From here, what you can, from up top though, what you can do is you can just jump straight down here and be out of danger. Which I like a bit better, because you don't want to be taking that risk of having your best sniper get shot at. No matter how good your cover is, no matter if you've got aid protocol or not.
We've got movement. Stand put.
However, we are probably going to need Magical Trevor here to take shots.
You heard the doctor. Secure that canister.
You heard the doctor 10 minutes ago before you camped in place.
On Overwatch.
On the move.
Alright, creep up.
Heading out.
We want to have the ability to get really close to these guys. We've also got 3 grenades left. That's very good at this stage. I usually just waste all my grenades almost immediately.
Come get some. Okay, I'll go. Scanning, moving to Overwatch. You hear that?
It's absolutely necessary for Epiphanous Speedboats. Right, I don't think this pod's actually moved. There's going to be an Archon and a Viper right here. Literally right here. So Magical Trev's in a rubbish position for that. However, we inch denial around the corner,
I can handle that.
which means we can bring Epiphanous up. Sure, sprint it, why not? And we are in a far better position to take them on now.
Come get
A lot
some.
of minute positioning, a lot of... This might not even be our longest mission, you never know. Right, see if you can come up here.
Seems doable.
Oh, 1 square. Our intelligence was accurate. They're not moving. That's actually really bad for us. That's horrific for us. Things have gone very poorly for us. What we're going to do... Would this ever work? Would that work? Would you like to know what I'm thinking? Denny lobs a grenade here, right? Do you reckon it would take off enough of that wall to give us all shots? It might kill the Viper straight up. Oh, sugar, it didn't hit the Archon. Oh, an hour in, don't mess up the mission now. Now we've got to be careful. Because there's an Andromedon around here. And I didn't give Magical Trevor the shot. It didn't give Onju the shot. Just gotta be careful. Run and gun to there. That means that Epiphanous can come to there. We can definitely get a stasis off.
Moving to fire position.
So we move to here. Don't
Whatever you
activate the
say.
Andromedon. What was that board game? It's like Don't Wake Daddy or
I
something.
guess that'll be okay.
That's what we're playing just now. Oh, thank God! I thought you couldn't see the Right, kill.
Impressed
And
yet?
then have a pot shot.
On your order.
80% is actually really good odds, isn't it? I mean, to no avail, of course,
Come on, focus.
because it's an Archon. Wood coming... Where can you get a shot from then? None of these are good options, right?
Whatever you say.
Just Overwatch,
Come get some.
because they have stasis.
Armor of the mind.
And we are going to have to really nail it next turn. I'm thinking really hard about every single thing I do. Right, Implacable to move
I
back
can
to here.
handle that.
Because otherwise the Andromedon could activate on us. Magical Trevor, you've got a flashbang and you've got a pistol, however rubbish the pistol might be. So I reckon if you come to here you'll have a shot. We might not die.
Solid copy.
Oh, sprinting with the last move. This is like really asking for it territory. Excellent. Right. So Ardus has a shot from there, which means that it's really glitched out, isn't it? Jesus. Right, we've got guaranteed damage on it. We've got Inspire on it. Come to there. You'll be able to hit it. Because it lies. I'm just seeing through all these flaws right to the objective here. That's where the Andromedon is. So Denny can come to here and be able to hit
Hang
it.
out.
Big old chain shot incoming. %95 to hit the second one. Oh, it's fine. What on earth am I worried about? The Andromedon. What on the... Who's worrying about an Archon? Nothing to be worried about. Right, finish this guy off, whoever wants to, and whoever wants to will be Ardus. Even if it dodges, it should kill.
Target
And now,
neutralized.
nobody move.
Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering
There's still
now.
one pod active on the map. Well, not active yet.
Let's rock.
Otherwise, we'd be dead.
Affirmative, covering now.
There is genuinely just an Andromedon warbling around underneath us.
Back online.
We've got grenades, we've got psi powers,
Scanning.
we've got
Covering
guns.
now.
Lots of guns.
Roger, holding.
Moving to Overwatch.
Right, what are we actually waiting for? Stasis, that'll be it. And we've got stasis back. So let's actually reload the guy I keep skipping, who is Denny. And we'll move next turn. This is the way XCOM used to be, it's great.
Movement here. Stand put.
Inch round the
I'm
corner. You don't want to go too hard. You don't want to activate the Andromedon.
I'm trusting you here.
Oh, you don't want to trust me? I don't
on
think that's a very clever thing to do.
I'm on it.
Right, we're all clustered round one specific point. It's a good thing the Andromedon doesn't have any inherent abilities that do, you know, area of effect damage. Extreme area of effect
Got
damage.
it covered.
Overwatch.
Oh, wait,
I'm
they
on
do.
it. Got it covered.
You know what we're going to do with Magical Trevor? No, we're not. What can we do with Magical Trevor? What we're going to do with Magical Trevor, right, is move him here. Not this time.
Affirmative. Covering now.
not with the last move of the turn.
Standing fast.
I mean, you can hear them moving around. You can hear them smashing stuff up. Right, what we do with Magical Trevor is move here.
On your
There's an
order.
outside chance of him having a shot. Oh, there's an outside chance of him just activating the bloody thing. Oh, this is poor. At the very least, he can retreat out of sight. Right, Denny can shoot from there. That is brilliant. That's what we need.
On your order.
And you can move back to here and slap down the last grenade. A big old slapper of a grenade. Oh, don't do this to me now. I saw some. I saw one go down there. A big come on, big slapper. We literally aren't going on until I get this big slapper of a grenade. Now, I was hoping to hit both the Viper and the Andromedon, but clearly that's not happening.
Bombs away.
Let's go big old chain shot. Excellent. Shredded the rest of it away. What a man. Now, if we can kill it, then we can stasis it. What does that mean, Mick? What do you mean? Why wouldn't you just kill it? Oh, it's nothing to be worried about. Denial, do you reckon you could just straight up kill a Viper from full health? Oh, that'd be good. Oh, it's a pistol, of course. I'm not sure. Oh, we surely. We need. We do need to stasis it. That might involve jumping down there. This is tactical war, mate. We are all jumping down there. Let's go. Who have we got? We've got Denial. We've got Trev. We've got Denial, Trev, and Ardus. With admittedly 100% on that one. So what we're going to do, Denial's going to try and take out this one. And if Denial can take out that one by himself, by herself.
No
Oh, this
problem,
is
boss.
stupid. This is stupid. This is balls to the wall.
Did you see that one?
Implacable lets Denial move away. A luxury not afforded to Overdrive Scott Ardus.
On your order.
Maximum all this waiting and this scramble. Oh, 97. If you dare dodge. What's oh, I've nearly pressed the button. I didn't know what it was. 4, no. If you dare dodge.
Barely registered.
Right, Trev needs to run next turn. This turn. This turn. Next turn will be too late.
If you say so.
Right, let's make sure we've got the stasis on the big dangerous thing.
Nothing gets through.
Right, someone's taking a hit from the Viper. We've got... All we have to do is make sure it isn't Trev. So the Viper is there. It's not going to come all the way down there. Actually, we've got a whole roof. What are we doing? There we go. It definitely can't see Trev there. There. That's the best position. So what we're going to do with Denial... What we're going to do with Denial is see if there's a way we can stop the Viper flanking Ardus. That's a stupid idea, Mick. The idea I just had, right, was we put Denial there, and then that would make the Viper go for... Like, we put Denial there, it would make the Viper go for poison, but that would probably be worse. What we're going to do is put Denial there. We do need Denial. No, we need Denial close. You know what? We're just going to put Denial there and deal with it.
I can handle that.
Ardus will have to deal with the ramifications of letting the Viper dodge. If it's a bind, then that's fine. Love a good bind.
I'm hit.
However, Andromedon. Hello. Andromedon is very much back. Do we have... What do we want? We want 2 damage on it. Who is the worst... Who is like... Oh! Hello, 2 damage pistol. Very nice to meet you. Right, we're going to guarantee... I'll give a personal goddamn guarantee that everything here is going to be dead next turn. So that means we can move Magical Trevor right into the middle of the fray. Doing 3 damage... full damage to himself and just dying. Imagine if that was a thing. I mean, it'd be very unlucky not to get this. So that's the Andromedon dead. Hooray. Nice crit. Oh wait, it's alive again. Andromedons have 2 stages.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
You kill the thing inside, the suit lives on. But it's a good thing we had stasis and made the entire thing, you know, just completely useless from the start. So we're going to have follow on it. I want to do this without using Denial, because Denial can come right up and blast the Viper. Onju, you've not been getting much attention since Denny came in. What we can do is we can soul fire. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be the top end of soul fire. The top end of Can you actually hit someone with your weapon? What are the odds of you actually just killing someone straight up with your weapon? 5 to 7. So, actually, you've got a hair trigger, right? Or a repeater or a hair trigger? Yeah, you've got a hair trigger. That's probably the best option then. If you do the same damage, you might get a reaction. That's about as much damage as Soulfire would have done. I'm just... Oh my god, we're struggling to kill her. You know what? Ardus, you're fine. Oh no, wait, we get Ardus's shot, don't we? Except we've already moved ONG. God, I've really messed this one up. Right. We kill the Viper, Ardus gets 3, Ardus kills this guy, otherwise Magical Trevor literally dies.
Seems doable.
Seems doable. Alright, this needs to be a kill. It will be.
You know that was good.
%, thank God. This is more stressful than it should be. And you can implacably move to there. Now that is all contact on the map down. Where are we going? We are going that way. Oh God. That's a bit far away from where I was going to set up. So what we're going to do is, admittedly, I know what happens next. You all know what happens next? We take that vial and reinforcements come pouring in. We might even get a second set of reinforcements as well because we've got show of force. So what we're going to do, I'm pretty confident that that's the last pod.
Stepping off.
Everyone is going to leg it.
Got it.
Because we've got things to do. People to see. Black site vials to, whatever. Do whatever we do with black site vials.
Will do.
Denial will take the vial because denial and vial rhyme. And also denial's the fastest. But we won't be taking it this time because that's what triggers the reinforcements. We will be getting to this very handily situated pair of watchtowers. And waiting for some good old Overwatch. Now, Magical Trev's going to take that position because of the hard cover.
On it. Mull over it.
And in fact, you're not going to shoot at all. You can just stay on the ground.
On the move.
Back online.
Got it covered.
And next time we pick up the vial and the fun starts. This is where everyone gets leveled up. I think Trev is actually close to leveling up.
Heading out.
There we go. In position. Nearly in position. In position. In position. Commander, you are in position on us enjoying the rest of this mission.
Overwatch. On the move.
We could have evacuated everyone and just legged denial to it. And if anything goes wrong there, that's clearly what we should have done. And it's this hubris of wanting the extra kills that got us killed in turn. I'm willing to take that risk. Because what we also have is we steal the vial, we escape the vial, we extract all the soldiers, but we've also got this extra objective, use the Skulljack on an Advent officer. Now, reinforcements. I'm really expecting reinforcements. Imagine if reinforcements don't come. But reinforcements, the thing with them is that they are often led by an officer. Or a mech. It's going to be mechs, isn't it? Take the vial.
What am I doing with this?
That's not water in there. Shen,
What am I doing with this?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've
Oh, God.
confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction point. More hostiles inbound.
Hello. Oh, what a shame for them. Right in the middle of all these little bits. So don't know, I like to hear. And now. Trust me on this one, right? Is everyone already on Overwatch, Sugar? It's what I actually want, though. You know what? Leave it there.
Hold it.
Is that an officer? Looks like an officer. And a mech. And a good old trooper. Now, we've not got everyone on Overwatch. Here's the thing. Officers usually lead the pods. They're the first to move. They're the first to get shot at. We don't want the officer to die, but we might have set up too many people on Overwatch It's certainly not going well for him.
That didn't do much.
Right, so what we have to do is kill these guys. But we've got a Skulljack. Does anyone still have grenades? Denny surely has a grenade. A big old smasher. We don't need to use grenades. Big old void rift.
The rift beckons.
We'll see what that does to the trooper as well. Might do something weird and wonderful for the trooper. Hopefully he doesn't panic and kill the officer. Kill the mech. Kill the mech. Yes. Yes. No. Trev can kill the mech in a single shot. Get death from above, just in case things go wrong. That was a lovely disappearing helmet there.
Target neutralized.
Right, so Skulljack. Attack an adjacent enemy. What this does, what we're about to do, is stab this man through the head. Oh god, I've just remembered what actually happens with a Skulljack. Right, that guy's panicked. If it succeeds, that guy's dead, and we have Denial, Trev, Onju, Denny. This is fine. This is perfect. Stab this man through the head. All the storyline things happen in one mission. So what we have...
complete access to the Advent Psionic Network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
I mean, you say this, I'm pretty sure I could stay here all day. Well, I couldn't because I'd run out of hard drive space. But we can stay here all day until we recover this small cache of intel. But we definitely have unguarded access to Alien Network Central Data Repository. And the officer is dead.
Hack the planet.
The planet has been hacked. Now, they've detected an intrusion. And here comes a naked computer lady.
Commander, that appears to be the Codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data. Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target.
So, the Codex. If you don't know what's coming, this can be really dodgy. The Codex. We're running into all the new alien today. The Codex can teleport around. As you saw, it teleported in. It can do its own void rift, actually. Which is hella dangerous. And if you don't kill it in a single shot, then it will split off and teleport around, and it's really annoying. Thankfully... Oh, no, wait, that's not Denny. Oh, thankfully nothing. What we're going to do is chain shot it. And this should be fine. If it hits, then fine. If not, we've at least got holo targeting on it. God, I thought Onju was Denny, and we'd have just jumped down and chain shot it. Because we've got Denial with run and gun. That's the most important thing. That's why we haven't already run and gun this. This is why Magical Trevor took the shot on that, so we'd have a spare pistol shot on that if we wanted to. So essentially what we have to do is our highest damage attack. And our highest damage attack is going to be Denial's run and gun.
Going in for the kill.
And a massive shotgun blast right to the face.
Moving.
It will teleport away. Ardus has the other flashbang, right? Magical Trevor has the flashbang. Well, would you look at that? Would you bloody well look at that? Flashbang stop them teleporting?
This one's gonna be bright!
Why does Magical Trevor have a flashbang? Because I know what I'm doing. I planned for this. So Denial doesn't get the kill. But it's not going to teleport. And all that's left
Whatever you say.
is a tiny little mop-up of an operation here from ONG. And that is my hard drive space gone. Give me just a second. God damn it. So I spent a good 10 minutes there, just clearing up hard drive space. And we are finally ready. What are we doing? There's a Codex with 1 health. That guy's panicked. We've got Onju and Danny. We flashbang the Codex and... Oh, 93. You know what? We can guarantee a kill here. Danny can just have a shot. See, miss. Codex is a slippery little things. Now we get the 100% with Onju.
You know, that was good. Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
Hopefully. Right. Let's get out of here before I run out of space again. Who's got the last grenade? Does anyone have a last grenade? Why does Epiphanes have a last grenade? Right. The last grenade. Beautiful. And who wants leveling up? Who needs to be leveled up the most? Denial, I think, would be most helpful to get to... Not the next level, but the top level, Colonel level. So take that 64%. Magical Trevor has it if you don't. Bada boom, bada bing.
Well, how about that?
Implacable.
I can handle that.
We can get everyone else up here.
I'm going.
Ready to fall back.
Got it covered.
If need be. There might be more reinforcements, I don't know. If there are more reinforcements, I want to kill them for the cheap kills.
Moving to Overwatch.
Because we are unbeatable. This is an unassailable position.
Rock and roll.
We've got a fully cooled down psychic.
Advancing on our position.
Well, this is going to go poorly for these guys. Denny, make sure you can hit everyone. Ardus, the same. You two guys are going to hit. Denial is also in the area.
Overwatch.
Come get some.
There's nothing that can drop out of the sky that's going to give us any trouble now.
On Overwatch.
Not with the massive high ground advantage.
No problem, boss.
Not with everyone already on Overwatch. We might even kill them all on Overwatch.
Scanning.
Let's see how it goes. That's another officer. Stun Lancer mech. A slightly better pod than last time, but we've got more Overwatch this time. Officer's probably going to die instantly, because Denny's going to have the first shot. Okay, Denny's not going to have the first shot. It is still on the officer, though. God, what's going on? Everyone's having shots. The officer is down. The mech is very clearly down. And the Stun Lancer thinks this was all a very bad idea. Yeah, it's not gone well for you guys, has it? At the very least, we'll shred the armor. Who wants the kill?
I'm out of firepower.
Don't really fancy giving it to Trev. Oh, I do actually. Killzone. Killzone. Killzone next rank. Promotion?
Hostile target down.
Yeah! Oh, what a mission. Do you reckon they're going to drop more reinforcements?
Ready to engage.
I'd love it. And we'll be ready.
Killing time.
Technically, everyone hit their Overwatch there, didn't they? Or maybe Epiphanes didn't. Onju technically did miss, but
Good to go.
has a stock, so did damage anyway.
Good to go. Overwatch.
Right, we'll wait 2 more turns and see.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Nah, it's not coming. Let's get out of here.
Got it.
I was going to wait another turn, but I do have still very limited hard drive space.
Good to go.
Okay, I'll go.
Let's get everyone in the
On
zone
order. Copy that.
and get them the hell out of here. We gotta get out of this place.
Packing it in.
That is a very good mission.
Just in time.
Ready to boogie.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure. All surviving XCOM operatives are
All surviving, all of us.
Firebrand
So
returning
2
to base.
injuries, 1 very light wound for Ardis. 64
We
turns.
just hit Advent where it hurts. This was a place no living human being was ever intended to see. Happy as I am to see it gone. Something tells me the aliens won't take this lying down.
I'm not sure if the difficulty actually ramps up once you hit the black site, but now that we have incidentally also taken out a codex, we will now be seeing codexes on missions, which can be a bad thing. That's also why I'm researching Blue Screen Protocol, because the blue screen ammo does the extra 5 damage at codexes. If we give the blue screen ammo to, say, Magical Trevor, he can just straight up shoot down codexes, take them out. So that says it all. Most under fire, super heavy turret, brilliant mission. It went a bit awry at the start. Magical Trevor getting crit out of half cover, and Denial having to burn concealment at the very first pod. But apart from that, perfect. The Animal. Deep cover. As good as Chain Shot's been for Denny, and as much as Volatile Mix has been nerfed, we will be getting Volatile Mix on our Destructionist Septimus Animal Onji. And Magical Trevor up to my favourite perk, Killzone. Well, I'll explain it when it comes up. But Killzone, genuinely my favourite perk.
Please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex Brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible. Now that we've recovered the apparent product of the Black Site
So we've advanced
facility,
2 story missions in the
I imagine
same
it will
mission.
take considerable time and resources to uncover the true purpose of this substance. I will begin preparations for a complete analysis immediately, Commander.
Having now seen
Oh
the
god,
inner
look at that.
workings of the
I forgot
Black
that
Site
actually reduced
facility,
avatar progress.
The outcome is perhaps even more troubling than I had expected. It is clear the aliens have undertaken
Right, we've not got time for this.
task.
We're
I
still
will
low on
leave this matter
scientists.
for you to investigate, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered.
13
Much less
days
theorized.
for 2
We'll have to
damage
find
is
a means
pretty
of breaking
poor.
the code.
15 days
it will
for a
take some
massive
time.
crit that nearly killed you is amazing. Hey, we've got 6 captains now as well. So, we are looking reasonably good. Because, look at this bar now. Let's have a look at this bar. Show me this bar.
Excellent work, Commander. The loss of this Black Site will
Oh.
undoubtedly slow the aliens' progress, but we must remain vigilant.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position.
What?
We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
What? So there's a UFO flying after us now. And it's just one thing after another. God damn it. What do we want to do? I do not care about Avenger power at all. So there's almost literally nothing to scan. Might as well go to the black market, see if there's anything worth picking up. Because we're doing literally nothing else until we go back to the headquarters to scan. Oh no.
Market is open.
So still nothing. I do want to pick up the powered armor research at some point once we've got more intel. I will sell a couple of Stan Lance corpses. I can't remember what we need them for. Presumably it's something important. And what I'll also sell is not the scope, but the repeater. And we want to build faster.
Course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
It's going off to the North Pole. It's going on a journey around the world. You know what? I've played this game for so many hours. I didn't realise you could mouse wheel in and out on this screen. I just did it automatically to see where that UFO is. What's here? Oh yeah, I remember. Right, so CSM can now be deployed into action, and none of these are that great. I guess we'll get Insanity, because so far that's useless, because your psyops are very rarely damaged. You've seen so far that we actually aren't very... We don't get damaged too often, especially our psyops. Solace is actually very good. Insanity probably better. You know what, let's get Solace for something different. Our one objective now is to research alien thingammy-doos. 29 days. How long is alien encryption going to take to Research.
Our
Probably
research is
forever, because we've only got
progressing
3 scientists. Progress is very slow. 9 days? Let's do that.
I'll ensure that this new project takes highest priority, Commander. Once we have something to report, I'll notify you immediately.
New guerrilla op targets, that's fine with me. We don't want Leak Guy. Captain Jack Kelly would be alright. Infinite Citadel is who we want. We do want Infinite Citadel. We would like to counter Vigilance, but we don't need another specialist just yet. Although that is a far easier mission. It's a difficult mission as opposed to very difficult. We do need Infinite Citadel.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
And if we go all the way past the UFO in the process, that's fine with me. So, finally coming to the end are we. It's been, what, 90 minutes so far? So we're going to leave it there. I'm not going to waffle on at the end. Next time, we will be going on Operation God Knife. Recovering an item on a very difficult mission. And we're finally going to get a scientist. We're finally going to get our research kick-started. We're going to get plasma rifles. We're going to get all sorts of fancy armors. And next time we might even get intercepted by a UFO. Hope not, but you never know. What I say is thank you very much for watching. It's been a journey. But the journey continues. We're not all dead. It's not game over just yet. The journey continues next time. I'll see you then.